Hi, my name is Rafia. I'm an artist. I'm also a middle school teacher. I'm from the Congo, and this is my husband.
I'm Kwame. I'm from Ghana. I'm a serial entrepreneur. So I'm an MC, I'm a lyricist, I'm a photographer, I'm a videographer, and my 9 to 5 is I'm a director of product implementation at Viacom CBS.
We live in Jersey City, and we've been married for 6 years.
How did we meet? Okay, this is actually an interesting story. So we met initially through an album that I was working on. I was remote. My partner, we were both in Philly, but I would record verses, send to him. He would put everything together with all the other artists. And I heard the one song that we did with Rafia and her sister, and I was like, oh my God, I need to meet them and just thank them, because it was just an amazing vocal that they sent us and put on the song. So I eventually met her, and further down the line, there was a single that I was working on, and I said, you know what, I need you on this. Can you come down to the studio and can we work together on this song? So she came down with a friend, and it was just sparks everywhere. She was totally like all over me.
That's not true.
No, but there was definitely chemistry there. We would go from recording booth to recording booth and just see each other and just like hug each other, and it was so natural, I think. So like that was really how it happened.
I mean, I definitely noticed something, and I clearly remember when he was like trying to figure out if I was dating, and he was asking me, so what's up with you?
Oh yeah, because I need to know, like, are you single? Like, what's going on?
It was
here?
so funny, like just the way, like, so what's up with you? And of course I knew what he wanted to know, but
Jeez.
I kind of played along, and I was just like, oh, school, Temple, university, exams coming up. So I was kind of like just ignoring the question that he really wanted to ask.
Marriage
is it's a lifelong journey of friendship, of partnership, of continuing to get to know your spouse, because I think that's never ending, and also of getting to know yourself.
Yeah,
because there's definitely a lot of growth that happens in a marriage, because you do get tested.
Yeah. And I think it's also, initially one of the things that, we thought is like, oh, it's meant to be happy, and marriage is all about happiness, And at the end of the day, you kind of realize that marriage is really about two imperfect people coming together and establishing a wonderful journey, establishing a wonderful life together, right? So along with that, you better be able to communicate how you feel, what you want, because it might at sometimes be a friction, right? It's two individuals coming together to form one union, but you have to be vocal about the things that you want and really communicate. Like, communication is really, really key. In marriage. We remember that before anything, we were friends. And we are friends, right? So
super important.
It's very, very key to try to maintain that friendship and understand that you fell in love with this person because of that, right? And not, always remember the things that happen. Because, in life sometimes it's like you always remember the bad things, right? You don't necessarily celebrate the good things. So we try to celebrate the little wins, that we have, just to kind of keep us going.
I met Kwame's son when he was 5 years old, and now he's 17, which is crazy. And I love him so much, and I'm just so grateful that I have a really positive relationship with his mom. And we're all just really like a big village, just there to support him.
Yeah. I think it's always very interesting when you come into a relationship with a child or with children. In my case, when I met Rafia, my son was 5 or so. So we grew up together. She grew up with him. Thank God we had a great relationship with his mother. No animosity there. So it was always like just understanding that we were all there for him. It was like a village. So I think parenting just really changed us in a way that it made us understand that it's a sacrifice, right? There's someone who depends on you for everything, right? And I mean, just, an amazing part of parenting also is just seeing the success of the child as he grows and how he or she matures. And I just know we couldn't be any more prouder for Niall, because I think he's just like an amazing young man. And so, thank him for teaching us as well, right? About co-parenting and just being a village of different individuals that are just there for you.
We definitely try to have date nights. And now with both of us working remotely, it's definitely easier to spend more time together. We're able to have lunch together during our break time, take walks. What else?
Yeah. I think working through this pandemic has definitely changed a lot of things. We're spending more time together by default, but also during that time we just try to work smart. So try to find ways to, whether it's take a break from working on the business to going out, like she said, taking a walk, but being proactive about making those changes, right? So it's not just work 24/7. It's also, hey, let's have some fun. Let's do this next Saturday. Or her sending me a calendar schedules like, what are you doing on Tuesday at 2 p.m. and let's do that. So, as much as it's like very corporate-y to actually send your spouse a calendar entry to do something, we have
It
to,
works.
right? And I think that works for us.
Yeah.
Love strucking!
Love Chuck challenge. Woo!
Okay, you want to go first?
No, you go.
Okay, I feel love struck when I wake up in the morning and I see you by my side.
I wake up in the morning.
Go.
Okay, I feel love struck when I see you interact with Niall.
I feel love struck when I hear you laugh.
I feel love struck when you cook for us.
Okay. I feel love struck when I see your interaction with your family.
I feel love struck when you record me.